Welcome to the Shine Your Light Network with host and founder, Robin Nicole. I believe that each person holds a set of gifts inside of them that are unique and special. I also believe that it is every person's job, so to speak, to shine their gifts out to the world in whatever way, shape, and form that feels right to them. When we go out into the world and shine our light, the whole world shines along with you. Here on the Shine Your Light Network, you will find inspiring and uplifting conversations along with special video blogs from my heart to yours. Please take whatever resonates and let the rest fall away.
Hello, beautiful beings of light. Today is September 19th, 2021, and I came out to the forest today because even though it's raining, it's kind of raining a little bit. It's not too bad now. I did get a little bit soaked a minute ago, but I'm kind of in between the drops underneath the tree here in the river, and I decided after journaling this morning, and in my journal I was being guided to come down to the forest to help me work through some things. I got this card. It was called Ellen of the Ways, and it was just coming in, connecting to the trees, connecting to nature, to help me refocus myself as to where I'm going to go. I had a little bit of a blow this week, and I've come to the reality that that I have to do something about my weight, just for health reasons. I have to get the weight down, and so I have this big, huge thing in front of me trying to figure out what exactly I need to do, what kind of course of action to take with my diet, with my exercise, and I put myself on this is a huge amount of weight that I need to lose. Like the first goal is to lose 15 kg, which is about 30 pounds or so. And but I really need to lose a good 45 to maybe 50 kg to get down to a healthy weight. And so I'm determined I'm going to do this in a healthy way. When I was younger, I didn't do it in such a healthy way. I allowed myself to get like too frantic about it, and I allowed myself to get into the point where I was anorexic. And so I don't want to go that direction. I have to be very careful not to start doing the starving myself thing. So I'm making sure that I'm getting all the foods and everything that I need. So I was kind of told in my cards this morning that if I come down to the river, by the time I walk down here, I will feel a little bit more in line to getting ready to like do this, like pep myself up, I guess, and to get refocused and get ready. So, but I did come down as well to connect with you guys and bring you a message. And so I drew some cards, and the sun is coming out. So it's raining and the sun is out. So we might find, maybe a rainbow might show up. I don't know. It'll be kind of cool if it does. But we're inside the forest, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to see the rainbow, if there is one. So I chose some cards for the collective, and I'm going to tell you which ones I chose. And so I wrote some stuff down for a bit of them. So I chose the Crystal Child. And if you look inside the Crystal Child, look at, they have Herkimer Diamonds all over it. So I thought that it would be fun today to focus on, I brought my Herkimer Diamond that myself and my best friend Misty went to the Herkimer Diamond mines in New York, and we sifted and we got some diamonds, and I'm bringing one of the diamonds down with me today, and I'm going to hold it when I go into channeling. I'm going to try to see if I can connect with my crystal child and see what the crystal child has to say for us today. And then I got, this is a dolphin card, and it says, unlock your gifts. Isn't that pretty with the dolphins? And so the dolphins want to connect to us today as well. And they're going to come to help open up our sacred gifts, energy senses. Pure love is the key. So they're going to bring us the key and the code. So I have a feeling some dolphin light language might come through today. And when that happens, just focus on, don't worry about what it's saying. Just focus on the sounds, whatever the dolphin is bringing. They're going to be bringing keys and codes. And last but not least, I've got the Divine Feminine card. And I wrote a little bit about this. You know, my piece of paper is kind of like, wet now. So this is the Divine Feminine card. It says, are you finding yourself in situations where the path of action doesn't function? Or where too much analyzing takes you onto a downward spiral? Maybe it's time to allow the Divine Feminine to show you the way. She will come in and hold you and tend to your wounds with great love and blessings. Allow the way of non-aggressive action to take over. So many of you are so used to the old way that we have ingrained into our heads we always have to do in order to get things done. We are being asked now to allow a softer approach, a softer flow of action. Yes, take the steps, and at the same time allow your steps to be more aligned to your heart. Learn to drop every choice you need to make into your heart before taking action. So that's what the Divine Feminine wanted to speak to us today about. So now I'm going to get the Herkimer Diamond out, and we are going to channel. This is like really, the sun is like right on my third eye. The way everything's changing with the sun and the sky, and then there is still rain falling down. I don't know if this is dripping from the trees or what the deal is. Okay, so I'm just going to push pause for a second while I get my Herkimer Diamond out. Okay, so here is the Herkimer Diamond. Isn't she pretty? This is what I pulled out of the diamond mine with my friend Misty. And what a day we had that day. I'll tell you a funny story about me and the diamond mines. I always had this big magical dream about like going to the diamond mine and like finding the mother lode. I was going to find this big huge Herkimer diamond, you know, and I thought for sure that was going to happen. And we went in, and I told my friend Misty, I said, okay, so we're going to start up in this one thing. We're going to sift or dig through this area where they had, and we're going to find the mother lode. And we get to the spot, and I say to Misty, I say, okay, so we're going to stay in this spot. I don't care, all day long. This is the spot we're drawn to. This is where we're going to stay until we find what we came here for. And so about 20 minutes goes on, and we're digging, and I'm not finding a thing. Misty's not finding the thing. She's finding all kinds of other things, but she's not finding the diamond. And so she stays in the spot the whole time. And I'm like, well, maybe if I'll go over here, I'm going to try this corner. So I'm going over the place, and I'm just kind of like sifting through, not finding a thing, right? And so my patience was not really all that great for Herkimer Diamond mine, at the Herkimer Diamond mine. And so then I thought, there's these guys down at the other area, and they're banding on these big rocks, and they're getting big, huge, like Herkimer diamonds out of them. So we went down, we visited the guys, and we were like, so what do you do? And they were like, you just have to hit on them, like with a sledgehammer, and you hit and hit, and then you just hope that there's something inside of them. And they were kind of showing us which ones to look for to hit and all this kind of stuff. And so I was like, maybe we'll go hitting these guys down. So we go back down to the store, get a mallet, get all ready to hit these things, these suckers down, right? And so we're start hitting, and I'm like, oh my god, this is an awful lot of work. I don't think the hitting thing is the thing that women should be doing. I just don't think this is the thing we should be doing. So then I leave her hitting on the rock. I leave her hitting these things for like about 15-20 minutes, and I go down to the sifter area, and I talk to the people that are sifting, and they're like finding all kinds of little Herkimer diamonds, and they're having a good, go of it. And I'm thinking, maybe we should do the sifting thing. So I come back up to Misty, and I'm like, Misty, I think we should go down and do the sifting thing. And she's like, okay, whatever you want to do. So we go down and we buy the thing for the sifting thing. We go in and we're sifting all through the thing. I left there about another 20-30 minutes. I decided I have to go to the bathroom. I leave Misty. She's sifting away. She's doing all the work. It kind of hurt my back to kind of like bend over this trough thing that they wanted us to bend on. And I was just kind of like, okay, I think I'll go down to the bathroom. So I go down to the bathroom, and I waste a little bit of time in the bathroom. And then I'm like, I don't know. I think I'll go over to the gift shop and have a look around in the gift shop. So I'm in the gift shop for like about 45 minutes. I think I went to the bathroom. I was gone for like 45 minutes. Poor Misty. She's out there sifting, trying to find Herkimer diamonds. And so I see all these things, and I'm like, you know what? I think it might be it might be easier just to buy one. You know what I mean? Like, might be just easier to buy one. So I come back, and I'm like, hey, Misty, are you tired of this? Do you want to leave? And she's like, you want to go now? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I said, like, I don't know. Do you think we got enough? Like, we were looking through, like, the diamonds. And, like, I did actually get this one. Like, when I did do the sifting. And there was, like, a few others. There was about 10 or 15 of them. And we're like, they're little tiny things. And I was like, I think that's good enough. I think that's good. We're not going to get the mother load. So let's just go to the store, and we'll pick out some crystals. I don't even think I didn't even buy a Herkimer diamond when I went into the gift shop. But poor Misty, she was out there the whole thing, doing everything I asked her to do. So bless Misty's heart. She was out there and she got the diamonds. And then she let me bring the big, huge one back. So that was really nice of her. So I have this one I'm holding on to. And then I was told to bring out my Andara. My Andara Starlight connects me to other dimensions. And so Starlight wants to come out to help connect to the my crystal child aspect. And then I was told to bring my sugar light egg out. And this is just like full of light, just to connect me in through the light. So I'm going to hold this. It's starting to rain a little bit more, but I'm not going to worry about the rain. I'm going to hold these things. I'm actually probably going to, once I connect, I will set the diamond back into my bag here, because I don't want to lose it on the ground. So I'm just going to take a deep breath in, and I'm going to connect to the Herkimer diamond and through the Andara. We're going to connect. We're going to try to connect to my crystal child and see if the crystal child has a message today. So this is the intention. And right away I'm already seeing a diamond. I'm seeing 3 diamonds actually. And they're in a triangular shape. And I'm seeing an upside down pyramid. I'm seeing the shape of a woman. And she's got long, blonde, curly hair. And the hair is blowing in the wind. And she's playing with the crystals. She's kind of like standing, allowing the wind to go through her. And she's standing inside an area that's full of crystals, inside of a mine, inside of a diamond mine. A Herkimer diamond mine, so she's in Herkimer, New York. She's saying, Fear One, You don't need a big, huge Herkimer diamond to connect. You don't need the mother lode. All you need is just the one little diamond that you found. So the sun rays are coming down. Telling me that we sometimes think that we need the biggest crystal out of the mine. We sometimes think that when it's time to like go buy a crystal, we need the biggest one that's sitting there. Size doesn't always matter. It's the energy around the crystal that matters. It can be the tiniest little speck of a crystal and have more power than a big huge one could. Starlight is bringing us to a place that's full of the color blue, just like the color that I showed you of starlight is what I'm seeing. She says, "Look at me, do you not realize I am the shape of a fish for a reason?" So we're going to go into the water with starlight. We're going to swim around and see what we find. So I'm swimming down into what looks to be like a lagoon type area. And she's connecting me back down. We're going into the inner earth. And I'm seeing my crystal child. She's now not standing in the Herkimer Diamond mines anymore. She's standing in the inner earth. She has a lovely long white frock on. She's ordained with a pearl necklace, and she has on her arm, on her shoulder, she has a bracelet that is shaped like a snake. Her hair is long, auburn, blonde, or it's a mix between blonde, golden blonde and auburn red hair. And her hair flows all the way down to her knees. And she has little jewelry on her toes. She's barefoot. She's standing in a river. And she's singing the songs of the Lemurian songs. The Lemurian children sing. Ayati, Ayatana, Ayati, Ayako, Ayali, Ayatana, Anahayalo, Ayalo, Tai, Anatialanalo, Ayaki, Ayakaya, Ayaki, Ayo. There is one in the circle, putting their hands out about. There is two in a circle, holding hands, holding hands. There is three in the circle. When they hold their hands, they all sing together. They are one, they are free. Aya ti, aya kaya, aya aya nu, aya ki, aya taya, aya ki, aya nu, aya ki, aya taya, aya analu. Now we're entering a crystal cave, and she's just showing me where she plays. This is kind of like where she plays, where she lives, where she spends most of her time. And when you go deep into this cave, it goes into another world altogether. And I'm seeing an area where there's a deep, deep amount of water. And there's dolphins swimming. They're jumping out of the water, and they're like jumping in and jumping out and jumping in and jumping out and jumping in, and they're kind of like doing a dance. And their dance is a sacred dance of code, to open up the sacred codes. So the dolphins want to speak, and they're going to speak to you today, and they're going to bring you sacred keys and sacred codes to help you open up your heart just that little bit more. And I see the dolphin having a key in its mouth. And they're handing the key over to us. And they're saying, open your hearts, dear ones. Open your hearts. This is the key to your heart. It's up to you to open it. Take this key in honor of us. Ayana Kaya, this is the crystal child, my crystal child. Her name is Alana. Ayana Kaya, Ayana Kia, she is a crystal child. Ayana Kia, Ayana Koi, she is my aspect from back in the times of Lemuria. Ayana Kaya, Naya, Liano, she would like to talk to us today. O Lakaya Nakaya, Uyanakaya Nua, Ayanakaya Nua, Ayanatiana, Unakoya Nakana, Nakana, Yanati, Anakaya Nu. She's saying, Yanaka, Yanakuyanaya, Lianaya, Kuyanaya. She's talking about the card that I brought at the beginning. Ayanaka, Ayanaki. She's showing me She's showing me the Divine Feminine card that I pulled up at the beginning. And she's saying that it is, the time has changed. Where one does not have to constantly be active. They do need to be active, but not in an aggressive way, where they're going and they're trying to make things happen and going up against, I gotta fight, gotta do, saying that time is gone in our world. That's more of a masculine kind of trait, and the Divine Feminine wants to come in and help. So the Divine Feminine would like to come in and help us find our different flow. When we are looking to make changes in our life, for instance, they're giving me the example of when I was younger and I decided that I needed to lose weight, and I went very drastic and I took this deep action to go so deeply into starving myself and exercising like you wouldn't believe. And they're showing me that there is a balance in this. There is an opposite to this. You don't need to work so hard to get what it is that you need in this world. Ayanakayanaya yanatua. Ayanahiako ayanakanataya uyanati. Akayana oyonoya anayaka uyanakaya. Drop it down into your heart when you're trying to make decisions, when you're trying to figure out what it is that you want to do. Anakayana. And they're saying to look at what it is that you need. Take a deep breath, pull it down into your heart, and assess what it is that you're looking to place your arrow on. And then they're giving us this arrow. It's a sacred arrow with a heart around it. And they're asking us to take this arrow, to take a deep breath, and throw this arrow out towards the direction of what it is that you're looking to do. So if you're looking, for instance, for me, if you're looking to have a target weight loss and how to get to where you need to go, they're showing me to take this arrow and throw the arrow out to the target and trust that it goes to exactly the point it needs to be. And then do not worry about how you're going to get to that location, to that point, to where the arrow was. This arrow is pointed. You have put the arrow out into the direction. You have put out to the world what it is you want to do. For instance, me, I need to lose a certain amount of weight to be healthy. So they're asking us to put the arrow out into just let it go out towards the direction of what your goal is. And then take a more feminine approach. Slow it down. And when you take action in a non-aggressive way. And you will find that you will achieve the results you need to achieve a lot easier. And it'll be more in flow. Ayanayala, Anatiyaina, Oyanayakai. Onakayanai, Onatiyanai, Ayanu, Ayanata, Ayayanako, Ayanayatoya, Ayanuako, Ayaneyanaya, Oyaniyayano. Throw it out, let it go. Ayalayana, Ayaliyano, Ayaniya, Ayanaya. this is the message that they have here today. They're showing me that I'm giving examples in my own personal life, but you might be going through something different. And so anything that you're going through, anything that you need to make decisions on, drop it down in your heart. Take the sacred arrow and throw it out in a calm way towards your destination. And trust that that destination is the right destination for you. Allow it to flow. Allow yourself to take flight and open yourself up like a caterpillar. Like a caterpillar, dear ones. They're showing me a caterpillar inside the cocoon. And they're showing me the caterpillar and how it's getting ready to take flight. So when you're dropping it down into your heart, it's like when the caterpillar goes into the cocoon. Before it's ready to take flight, it needs rest. It needs to, first the caterpillar eats, and then the caterpillar puts itself into the cocoon. And as soon as it is ready, it just simply cracks open the cocoon and takes flight. Be the butterfly, be the caterpillar, and drop it down into your heart. This is the message, dear ones, for today. We are complete. So that's the message for today. All about dropping it down into your heart, going at things not in such an aggressive way. That's kind of what I got from the whole thing. To trust yourself and to go deep into your heart before you make a decision. Don't fly off the handle. No more action in a way of do, and have to do this now in this way, and like pushing up against walls. That's what I'm seeing. And that's what I think the message is today. So that's all I have to say for you guys today. And if you would like, if you like what I have to say, and this is the first time you saw my message, I have over 100 video blogs that I have put up throughout the last year or so on my Shine Your Light Network YouTube channel. So come on over and subscribe, and you will find it. And then I'm also going to do something different this time. I have an email like list, I think, or something, and I'm finding that like not very many people are on my email list, and I'm trying to kind of grow this list to people that are interested in what my topics, what I'm doing here on the Shine Your Light Network, and people that are interested in what it is I offer. And so if you would like to be notified as to new things that come out, like new classes that I offer, or new whatever it is, like if I'm doing like a video blog and you're not always on YouTube channel or whatever, and you would like to be notified when something new is coming for me, or maybe I might have created a new piece of artwork, or have an exhibition happening, or you know, I don't know, whatever it is, just to let you know like what's happening and what I have to offer, and any kind of like specials that might be happening, like that I might be doing. So if you would like to know more and be notified more about when things are happening and all that kind of stuff, I am going to put a link in here for that. It's for my email list. I think it says newsletter or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to. All I know is there's a link to my email list. And if you'd like to subscribe to my email list, I will not be one of those people that always put something in there every single day. I am not that type of person. I don't like to get emails myself every single day from someone. I feel like that's a little bit aggressive, just like what we're talking about in the message. So I will only be sending something when something new is coming out, or when there's an important message that my guides want people to hear. And so I'll be sending you out emails. So if you do sign up to my email list, just know you're not going to get like lots of like emails from me. It's only going to be hit and miss, and it's not going to be like an aggressive type of email list that I'm doing. Might even be like once a month I might send something out on it or something, just to let you know like what's happening. Maybe like I might even start doing some kind of a newsletter or something. I don't know. Maybe a newsletter, putting in the different channelings and different things that have happened. I might include the video blogs that I've done for like the month inside of there, and you can come and avail of that. So everything's there, and you can find me on, for now, you can find me on YouTube, Shine Your Light Network. You can find me on Facebook under either Robin Nicole, New Earth AC, or you can find me under Shine Your Light Network, and or Calm Art Studio, because that's where you can find me and my work on Facebook. And then you can also find me on MeWe, and I'm not very active in there, but I am there. And you can also find me on the Divine Ray. So definitely go over and look at the Divine Ray, and any of my classes, any of my meditations, anything that I have in there, you can avail of everything inside of the Divine Ray. And so I will put a link here to my profile in the Divine Ray, and if you're interested in any of the classes that I have put together, or any of the meditations, activations, I also have all my artwork in there. If you would like to go view my artwork and see my artwork, everything's in there. Everything is set up so that you can get all the information that you need. And if you also want to sign up for a private session with me, that's also available inside the Divine Ray. But if you don't use the Divine Ray, you can just go to my website, www.comartstudio.com, and all these links will be in the description, so you don't need to worry about remembering what I say here in the video. So we will love you and leave you, and I will see you the next time I come down to the forest, or I feel like there's something that you guys need to hear. So I'm sending you lots of love, lots of light, and have a happy, happy day.
Don't be afraid, dear ones, to express yourselves, even if it sounds strange like that. This is the Dolphins speaking.